I don't think that 1911's chambered in .45 ACP are obsolete. No, they aren't. Even though they aren't as popular as they used to be in the past, these pistols are still honored because of their brute force, reliability, and simplicity in operation. Of course, we can't deny the fact that 9mm 1911s have these qualities as well, but there's no replacing the OGs anytime soon, and I think that's the point here. In fact, there have been solid options for these classic 1911 pistols that are worth checking out. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line 45. In this episode, I am going to show you some of the best 1911 pistols chambered in .45 ACP that are available in the market. These 1911s are truly awesome, both in performance and quality standpoints. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now let's return to the video. Kimber Rapier. The name of this gun alone tells that it's built for speed, and that's how the gun actually performs. Shooting the Rapier felt fantastic. Its slide, for instance, glides on rails smoothly. There are no hiccups whatsoever. Even the barrel bushing has a tight fit, so I didn't spot any funny movement from it. For a production gun, I can say that the Rapier is far more impressive. But hey, I am being carried away here. Let me tell you the nitty-gritty details about the Kimber Rapier first. It's 1911, obviously, and is chambered in .45 ACP, with a standard capacity of 8 rounds. It has a 5-inch barrel and a length of 8.7 inches. It measures 1.28 inches wide on its grip and has a height of over 5 inches. It's an all-metal gun with the black Kimpro finish, so it's not surprising that it's close to 40 ounces even if it's unloaded. Now, the Rapier has competition-ready features, such as its oversized beveled mag, well for fast and easy reloads. Its mag release is low profile but accessible and responsive. The G10 grip panels also ensure that you can clutch the gun so effectively that it won't slip even if your hands are sweaty or bloody. The aluminum trigger is skeletonized, and the slide has rugged night sights that don't dent at all. Meanwhile, the barrel of Kimber Rapier is made from stainless steel, and it's definitely match grade. But instead of the Kimber Pro 2 finish, Kimber decided to treat the barrel with a gold titanium nitride coat. This is one of the not-so-appreciated features of the Rapier that requires appreciation. For one, the titanium nitride coating lubricates naturally, which in turn minimizes barrel slide bushing friction. This contributes to the speedy operation of the gun. Its slide has some cutouts too, which reduces its weight and allows the gun to chamber a new round quickly. Needless to say, the Kimber Rapier is accurate and reliable, but its key selling point is how seamless and fast it operates. Ed Brown, Executive Elite. The Ed Brown Executive Elite deserves more love than it receives now. In the grand scheme, I think this 1911 was built for those who appreciate fine craftsmanship. Even though this gun isn't the best out of all the custom 1911s out there, it still has some features it can boast, such as its match-grade barrel and hand-fitted slide and frame. It also has custom G10 grips, which optimize your grip. The tolerances of this pistol are exceptionally close. Its slide moves with zero hesitation when cycling, while its recoil spring works perfectly. The trigger is what you can expect from a custom 1911. It breaks consistently at 4 pounds, and there's literally no over-travel or creep. It doesn't have a take-up, so there were instances when I had double taps with it. The Executive Elite has Trijicon night sights installed on its slide, but you need to screw its rear sight first so that it can stay in position. The same thing is true with the front sight. These sights are visible, even in low-light conditions. Now, let's go with its mainspring housing and front strap. Both are checkered. Last time I checked, they are 25 lines per inch, so they aren't abrasive at all. On the range, the gun requires little cleaning or lubrication for it to maintain its reliability. It's a 1911 that can chew different .45 ACP and experience zero malfunctions. My first range test with this gun, I used 200 and 230 grain ammo. The Executive Elite shot them all with impressive accuracy. Springfield Armory TRP 1911 series. Just this 2024, Springfield updated its long-running Tactical Response Pistol series by introducing 6 new pistols in the lineup. These guns incorporate some of the remarkable features of the original TRPs, such as their match-grade components, extended magwells, and front strap checkering. They also have a dust cover accessory rail, which is a given, and tritium night sights, but instead of using low-profile sights, Springfield opted for tactical rack rear for the new TRPs. For 2024, the TRP 1911 series launched 6 models under 3 configurations, namely the Classic, Rail, and Carry Contour. I really suspect that among the variations, it's the Carry Contour that will appeal more to the market, as these are guns that veer away from the standard 5-inch barrel setup of the TRP. The Carry Contour features a 4.2 5-inch barrel, making it a viable choice for concealed carry users. Still, the Carry Contour, as well as the rest of the new TRP handguns, are still chambered in .45 ACP. Meanwhile, the classic TRP has 2 pistols under it. One has a 5-inch barrel, and the other comes with a 4.2 5-inch barrel. The classics have no rails, though, so if you want an option that will let you attach lights or lasers, you have to pick either of the 2 TRP rail pistols. Both have 5-inch barrels, with one having a black finish while the other is coyote brown. What is so interesting about these guns is that they aren't technically production line pistols. Instead, it's safe to say that they are semi-custom handguns. I immediately spotted this detail by checking their slides, frames, barrels, and other key components. All of them have been matched properly throughout the manufacturing process, as proven by the hand-etched numbers on these parts. So, despite being pricey, I can say that the new 1911s from the TRP are worth acquiring. Colt Gold Cup Trophy. The Colt Gold Cup national match was introduced sometime in 1950s, and since the appearance of this pistol, it became the benchmark of other sharpshooting competition-grade .45 ACP pistols. I got the opportunity to shoot one of these trophies, and I can really say that it's a timeless 1911. However, it was only in 2017 when Colt decided to have a fresh take to this pistol by launching the Gold Cup Trophy. And seriously, this 1911 packs a lot of punch. I am pretty much happy that the gun isn't sold at a really steep price. I know, a $1,700 gun is still expensive, but if you are going to compare it to the products of Wilson Combat, Les Baer, or Nighthawk Customs, you can really say that it's a cheaper option. Still, it has a superb construction and a performance that will not put its users to shame. The .45 ACP configuration of this pistol holds 8 rounds, while the 9mm offers 9 shots, given that it's still a single-stack pistol. The key components of the Gold Cup Trophy, which are frame, slide, and barrel, are constructed from stainless steel. I love the brushed satin finish, since it gives the gun the classic 1911 look. The entire thing weighs close to 40 ounces when unloaded, and has a grip width of a little over an inch. Basically, anyone can have a full grip on this pistol, and with its undercut trigger guard, your hold will always be high. The front strap is checkered sufficiently. The same thing is true with its G10 grips. These G10 grips have noticeable scalloping on their left side, which is a nice addition to their construction. Similar to all 1911 here, the Colt Gold Cup Trophy has a large magazine well. Its trigger is also astounding. Not your typical 1911 trigger. It's consistent at 4 pounds. No creep, no over-travel, or whatsoever. Even the Novak fiber optic front and adjustable Bomar rear sight also add to its appeal and shootability. On the range, the gun displays top-notch reliability. It cycles different types of .45 ACP ammo with no malfunctions, and when it shoots, it does it with superb precision. Wilson Combat CQB. The CQB isn't an entirely new 1911 pistol, but so far it's still a relevant .45 ACP pistol to this day. I was able to acquire my CQB sometime in 2010 and got a CQB Elite years after. These guns are tough since they still rock on the range. The gun is a full-size 1911 with a two-tone appeal. It has a black and green armor tough coat, while its carbon steel slide and frame are colored black and green, respectively. The checkered hardwood grips are black. All the key components of this pistol are hand-fitted by gunsmiths, and that alone guarantees that this 1911 is built meticulously. The match-grade barrel of the CQB is 5 inches long, and like the slide and frame, it has an armor-tough coating. This coat is ideal for the CQB's barrel, as it works like a solid lubricant. How? Well, Armor Tough contains molybdenum disulfide, which can effectively lubricate the barrel and reduce its friction. You can get different sight systems for the CQB, and you can also get its bulletproof ambidextrous safety. By all means, this is one of the best safeties I tried, even among the new 1911 pistols these days. The trigger of CQB functions exceptionally well. I expected it to work that way, but I never really thought that it was going to blow my mind. It has a consistent 3-pound trigger pull. It has a short reset and no over-travel. Basically, the trigger made the CQB a fast-shooting 1911, and eventually, it became a standard for other custom 1911s to follow suit. Nighthawk Custom Envoy. There's really a lot to say about the brand new Custom Envoy from Nighthawk. As most of you have figured out, this gun isn't cheap at all. It's a pistol well over $4,000, and that alone tells that it's not for everyone. Still, since we are talking about great 1911 pistols chambered in .45 ACP, this one should be included in the conversation. Right from the get-go, the Envoy is the third pistol under the Ambassador series of Nighthawk. It uses a government frame, meaning that it houses a 5-inch barrel. But this barrel isn't ordinary at all. It's a heavy match-grade bull barrel, crowned flush-cut and throated, ensuring that it can display solid reliability regardless of the condition. This barrel can be chambered in .45 ACP or 9mm, but with a .45 ACP configuration, you will be getting 10 rounds from its magazines. All of the key components of the Envoy are hand-fitted, so you can really expect tight tolerances between the frame and the slide. Speaking of, the slide of the Envoy has positive front cocking serrations. In particular, these serrations protrude from the slide, ensuring that gunners can grip them properly. The rear serrations, on the other hand, are tactile and enable a foolproof grip so that whenever you rack the slide, your hands won't slip off. Another exceptional feature of this heavily priced 1911 is its custom trigger job. It's fantastic, and to be honest, this trigger makes the gun a lot more appetizing and addicting to shoot. It has a light and smooth pull with a crisp break, zero creep, and fast reset. Plus, with its custom G10 grips, as well as the hand-beveled edges, you can carry and shoot this pistol comfortably. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.